taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
We do have one more topic, and this was a topic that triggered people for whatever reason. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was a poll topic that we did, and it was like, which boxer is holding up the division most? P, I'll let you. I was
gonna say I'm still here, you know. So
yeah, that's what I say. So yeah, P, yeah, take it away with that.
No, of course. You know what I'm saying? We got the best polls, and our polls make you feel, you know what I'm saying, whether it be happy, sad, or very angry. And this poll had people in their feels. So, you know what I'm saying? So we know how to get the people going. So
yes,
we had to ask, you know, which boxer is holding up their division the most? Canelo, Crawford, Fury, or Munguia? So we got 73 votes with a lot of comments. Out of the 73 votes, 48% said Crawford is holding up the division. 22% said Fury, and then 15% said Canelo and Munguia apiece.
Yeah, they had no choice because Spence wasn't on there, but whatever.
Yeah. I purposely did it like that. Cause I'm tired of you motherfuckers damn saying Spence holding up shit with, like, at least he's rumored to fight Thurman, but Crawford is never rumored to fight anybody good ever.
I'm sorry.
That's why I did that, you motherfuckers. That's why I did that shit.
Should have took Munguia off the list because I don't think Munguia isn't even a factor in the division. You know.
Although people would say
Munguia took a. If Munguia took a halfway decent fight, middleweight would be on fire because he has like several fucking good fights he could take, and he's the one common denominator. Everyone at middleweight has fought at least one decent person except him.
I feel like he's been fighting above 160 for a minute, though. He can't even make the weight, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? He's been fighting like, remember he passed out before his shit.
Yeah, I remember that one time where they had this nigga with shades on and he was looking all drawn and shit. Like
he's been weighing above like 164 his past few fights. So I mean, you know, maybe he can't even make 160 to be honest.
I mean,
he need to go to fucking 168 and fight Andre then. Shit.
Yeah. But the problem with Munguia is Munguia holds up a lot of like the only fight that they've always been adamant about wanting is Triple G, and when they want Triple G, they realize like, whoa, this kid will probably get annihilated. So now Triple G is fading. You know, he still wants Triple G.
Got titles now. They want to fight them facing.
Yeah.
Triple G been fading for like the last 3 years, 5 years actually. Like Munguia, they just, oh my god, they just don't want no smoke with nobody. Like the Triple G fight has been rumored for like the last 3-4 years, and it just never gets done.
Well, that's probably longer. It's probably longer than since the HBO days, like 2017. That's just been rumored. You know,
that's what I'm saying. So it's like during that time we've seen Triple G fight Golovkin. I'm sorry, Triple G fight. We have seen Triple G fight fucking Canelo, fucking what?
Derevyachenko.
Yeah, like Murata, Derevyachenko, at least contenders. We haven't seen Munguia fight no top 10 contenders.
The most notable name is probably fucking Rosado, and he went the distance with that motherfucker for whatever reason.
Yes, a guy prime Golovkin like destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Munguia, yeah, and that's it. Munguia, like, I'm pretty sure now, like Munguia against any champion at 160 or 168 would make it a feature fight immediately because most people realize that Munguia does come to fight. Munguia is like when he gets in the ring, like he's improved under Eric Morales. Like they know he can fight, but he simply just takes the fights he shouldn't be taking, and some of those fights he looks mid. Like I had to apologize to one of his opponents because I was kind of harsh on him, and then he was outboxing his ass, you know, until
outboxing him bad too, not just like outboxing him, like outbox, like he was like giving him a good shellacking type outboxing, nigga.
Hell yeah.
So that's the thing, yo. I'm sorry, fuck all that. Who did y'all vote for on this poll, man?
Let's see, who did I vote for again?
But
Let me. I know. I picked Munguia actually. I actually did pick Munguia.
Yeah, I picked Munguia too.
Yeah.
Although I wanted to pick Crawford, but I just felt like Munguia, like you motherfucker, like Crawford is holding up like 1 or 2 fights. Munguia is literally holding up like 6 fights.
Right.
Like he got the Johnny Beck, he had Andre, he had Charlo, Triple G, Adam. Man, that's 5 right there. Like,
that's far too many fights for a guy.
Yeah, like you could throw in a Falco fight. Like he just has too many fights that he could make that just hasn't been made.
Right. And
I guess although it's funny though, with middleweight, I guess it depends on who you're asking because we say Munguia, but certain other people might think otherwise. Like Charlo's holding up the division. They'll say, "Oh, well, they're mad at him because he hasn't fought." Well, no, because I remember I was talking to Broadway. Shout out to Broadway. He's very upset because he feels Charlo's holding up the division, but that's also him being biased towards Adames because he's like Adames is the interim, but he wants to fight Charlo, but Charlo's not fighting, so they won't strip him. They won't give him interim status. They won't do nothing. So he's kind of holding up the
division. How many belts are at them? The middleweight.
Yeah, there's 4. There's 4 other belts.
You the nigga who's inactive. Really? That's your gripe?
Ain't my gripe. I'm just saying it depends on who you're asking.
Not you. I'm just saying. Like
I gave an example. Yes.
I mean, I have little choices. I think Spence is probably culprit, but I pick Canelo because he ain't gonna fight the top dogs at 168. He ain't gonna fight the right guys at 168, especially with John Ryder fight again just now.
Yeah, the John Ryder fight is.
Wait. The pound for pound legend Canelo. You picked him, and you're like his biggest fan.
We all knew it was gonna be Ryder. We know he was gonna be Ryder.
Oh, we all knew. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm his biggest fan on here, but doesn't mean I'm his fan.
Nah, your powerful pound list show that you a fan, nigga. Borderline stan.
Nah,
you just a stan with a brain, nigga. Nah. Like that's all, nigga.
I'm not gonna knock Ryder. I mean, Ryder at least he deserves a shot. He's been deserved a shot. But
he's spoiled on the vine where it's like you want to take that he deserves a shot back because even though I picked him to beat Jacobs, he didn't look good doing it. And
I mean, he
lost.
Yeah. He should have lost that fight.
Or it could have been a draw. It really wasn't a good performance for him.
I mean, of course he was at home. He was gonna
it was a close fight, and this is the thing too. Jacobs looked better than he has in like the last 4 years. So it's like
I guess it kind of made up for the Rosado fight. Yeah. So like the decision.
Yeah, I mean, and then they're trying to make up for the Smith fight. So you see what happens?
Yeah.
You try to make up for 2 decisions that y'all fucked up on, and then y'all just get a. Yeah, y'all could have just made that fight a draw. That would have really evened it out. Bars.
Yeah. Bars.
Yeah, that was shit. Yeah, because y'all robbed Ryder against Callum Smith. Y'all robbed Rosado against Jacob. Y'all try to like.
Yeah. So that.
But yeah, it's a horrible fight.
But what I don't think Canelo's hold up. I mean, Ryder is at least in a Mando position. But after that fight, Canelo's gonna have to, he's gonna have to start looking the winner of Benavidez and Plant or whoever. Like, because 168 is to the point right now where there's dangerous opponents for this nigga at that weight.
Dude, the Canelo still has like you said, Benavidez or Plant winner, and even if Plant wins, like that's a rematch. Like he earned the fucking Canelo rematch. Right. So Plan to be there. Andre is there.
He's not gonna fight Benavidez. I mean, David Morrell's the regular WBA champ. He's not going anywhere near Morrell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not going anywhere near fucking Morrell.
Well, if you ain't gonna fight the top 3 guys, then what the fuck you doing? Then you're holding up with the division. Especially if you're the damn champ.
Nigga got all the belts.
But for now though, because he has to face Ryder because the WBA is like, if you don't face Ryder's gonna become the new WBA champion, and he'll be stripped. So that's why Canelo's like, you know what, I might as well try this and get this fucking.
Well, yeah, if you gave Yildirim a shot, I'm sure Ryder deserves something.
Right? Yeah, it's amazing that
like,
Yildirim actually got a title shot like he did. Yeah. It's fucking amazing.
Who else was on that? Who else was on the available? Munguia, Bud,
Crawford, and Fury. Fury is because Fury is so wishy-washy. I mean,
Fury is holding up everything at heavyweight with this undisputed.
It's just because him and Wilder want that Francis Ngannou fight. It's kind of like some fun.
No, but oh my god, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into that.
I mean, this is the thing. I don't feel like Fury's just holding up one fight, the undisputed. But I'll say this: he did give Dylan White the title fight, which niggas weren't really doing.
No,
it's White that fucked that up by looking like he didn't care.
Yeah,
I mean, any goodwill was taken away when he fought Chisora for a third time. That was never necessary.
I feel you on that. I get you. It's more like a even. He's really only holding up the Usyk fight, but this is the thing. It's on Usyk now to fight somebody good as well too. If he don't fight Fury.
Yeah.
Well, Usyk has mandatories, if he doesn't fight Fury, he has mandatory.
What's his mandatory?
So who's the is it? I think
is it Joyce?
No. I wish.
Wait, isn't the WBA next?
I thought it was the IBF that was next. So that would be Hrgovic.
Well, the IBF.
Shout out to Beth. What it do? Salute.
IBF actually just announced Andy Ruiz and Hrgovic is in play now because Hrgovic, IBF, and Andy Ruiz. I guess.
So, I think we'll probably see a Dubois consolidation.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dubois would be next.
Dubois, no fucking Dubois. No need Dubois, man.
I mean,
Dubois.
It's not a bad fight, but it's better.
No, LB, no. All things considered, it's a horrible idea. It's a horrible fight.
But Usyk, because I'm thinking he would fight somebody worse than Dubois, or fight nobody at all.
It'd be Hrgovic, but Hrgovic now got the Andy Ruiz thing in the way, supposedly.
But Ruiz is supposed to be fighting Wilder, so
no, there was stuff today about Wilder being mad at PBC, and now he's gonna look for
another. No, that's not true. That's not true.
So maybe the heavyweight division is holding up the heavyweight division, and it's not just Fury.
Yo, that's what it sounds like. Because
y'all all over the place. I mean, at least he fucking had a goddamn a legit title defense this year.
The only person that's actually seemed to be on a that actually has a fight scheduled for heavyweights, a top heavyweight is Joshua. So it's like Joshua
and Joyce are carrying the division right now.
Joyce is fighting Zhang.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, but
and I fucks with that fight.
It's gonna be some fire.
Give me a night of the heavyweights again. Y'all niggas wildin'.
But if Fury
got all these spaced out fucking fights.
Yeah, I mean, right now all we have for Fury right now and Usyk is a tentative. I think it's April 29th or some shit.
Nigga, that's about as tentative as my fucking surgery dates, nigga. Them shit change all the time. The fuck out of here.
I mean, if it's on the 20th, it will be on the same day as Stanley Ortiz, which would be a hell of a boxing day. If that was
fuck that. Let's normalize back the Friday, Saturday, Sunday cards, nigga.
No, it would be at the same time. One would be in the afternoon, the other one would be in the evening. That type.
Fuck all that, because I need a free day to just warm up for Ortiz Stanionis. You don't jump into that day, you know what I mean? That's the day I'm gonna want to fucking box or train or some shit. Boxing is different when you got a great fight. At night, nah, nigga.
No, I feel you. I mean, I feel you on that. So I mean,
you know how good you would feel if you could see a good monster fight and you was able to train before that happened. Or afterwards.
I mean, nigga, you already know. We had this discussion before about Monster Donator 1. I wanted to go train after that shit in the morning.
Nigga.
I had to go actually go to the desk when I was pissed. I didn't even want to sit there. I'm like, God damn.
I think you probably threw three fax machines.
Yeah, I'm over there thinking damn, I should have really detoured. I should have really went off and went to my old gym, MK Boxing, and go put in some work. Because I really wanted to go do that. I was inspired to go put in some work.
So, boxing is different, man. That's one of those sports you'll see it or someone could do it and you'll want to do that shit right there. It is crazy because it's crazy when you see like you'll do some shit in training and then you see it happen later that night in a fight. You're like, oh god damn, like, like I don't know. It's just but man, yeah, Fury. It's heavyweight division is holding up the heavyweight division. There's too many scattered pieces, not knowing what the fuck they want to do.
Right? Yeah. Ruiz that in rumored 2 fights. Hergovich trying to get someone to do it.
I mean, Wilder and the Francis dude.
Yeah,
Nagano, the UFC guy.
Nagano.
Yeah.
But you know, there's a legit report about like today, because Flip Hergovich, who should have lost to Big Zhang, he's the IBF man though. But now we all thought Andy Ruiz Wilder, but now they're saying Andy Ruiz Hergovich.
Right, and Wilder doesn't want to face anyone but Ruiz right now, but he still talks to Joshua shit like we're all like, yeah, like that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Eddie's trying to rebuild Joshua so Joshua can actually get the Fury fight, because Fury really wanted the Joshua fight, but unfortunately, like I said, circumstances, Usyk unfortunately had to beat Joshua twice, and then Fury knocked out Wilder twice in a row. So, that's
all because fucking Wilder and Joshua couldn't come up with a fight.
Yeah, I mean, heavyweight division went astray when Wilder and Joshua lost their zeros. That's pretty much what happened. And then now we have Fury and Usyk as the top 2 heavyweights in the world today, and although they get their respect, but it's not a fight that's gonna drive. It's not every fight. Not every person's gonna be crazy about that fight, but it's just the fact is like if you want to do this undisputed fight, like make the shit like. And the funny thing too is I think Usyk wants it more than Fury does. Like Fury's been bullshitting, but that's what he does for whatever reason. Fury is like wishy-washy, and then he will take a fight eventually, and then he'll win. And it's just like why go through all this bullshit then?
So you say Fury will beat Usyk?
Yeah. So it's like
you will,
yeah.
Fury, I feel like Joyce could possibly beat Usyk. They fight again.
It's one of those things. Yeah, I mean that's why I want to see the fight. I want to see Usyk. I want to see Usyk just more than any. I want to
see that fight bad. That's like what Gladiator versus Juggernaut.
I mean I want to see if now this version of Usyk can actually outbox Joyce again. And actually, I mean, like I said, Usyk was boxing the shit out of Joyce. But then this was a lighter Joyce and everything like that. Now this Joyce now is a Juggernaut.
He stayed on him though.
Yeah, he did.
And he was a quicker Joyce, but I want to see how this Joyce with the whole Juggernaut armor, all that shit.
Yeah.
He got the what's that gem he got now? he got the full powers now, so that's what I want to see.
Oh yeah, the gem was it Satarak?
Saturday, yeah. You remember that shit?
Yeah, because I was brand because sometimes I go down the the Wikipedia hole and I read like the mutant shit, mutant. Like, I used to have the cards and stuff, so it always used to fascinate me. And then Wikipedia has the whole shit, and then I go through like Mr. Sinister and all that shit, and I see Apocalypse and I see Juggernaut shit, and I'm like and then that shit kind of
Sauron and all of them. You brought back memories. Okay, I salute Beth. I see. Did y'all hear about Rosado fighting
Zerto? Yeah, we heard about the fight. I kind of ignored the fight because they use Rosado as a jobber role for anyone that's
horrible fight.
For anybody with a pulse, that's so fucking trash.
Yeah, honestly,
horrible fight.
But the funny thing is too is Rosado should be slurring his speech seriously right now, but somehow this motherfucker
he's good on commentary. Maybe hopefully don't catch him down the line, but that boy, he's taking some.
Rosado's had hard fights from 154 to light heavyweight. Like he's had some fights that. I mean, he has mileage on him. I don't understand why Golden Boy uses him. Like,
he's still capable. That's a crazy, but Zerto's too big a fighter for him. This is like you're reaching like Morales Maidana levels now.
Right.
Of where like I'm thinking like somebody is gonna get fucked up and Rosado, as capable as he is, he's no fucking El Terrible.
No. But it's also one of those fights where it can happen. I mean, obviously if Zerto really fucks up Rosado, then it's gonna be a damn shame. But if Rosado has one of those moments again and makes Zerto look bad, then it's gonna be like, what the fuck you guys? What the fuck's Asuka gonna do with Zerto? It's like it's like fights like that shouldn't be made. And like Rosado, and I'm honestly tired of Rosado being in fights, in hard fights like this, and he's not winning them. That's the problem.
Yeah, he'll win some rounds. He'll have some good moments, and you'll be like, "Yay, Rosado, oh Puerto Rico, whatever the fuck." But he's not winning these fights. Like the last one was the Beck the Bully.
Yeah, the Beck the Bully, and remember he got dropped before he dropped.
Yeah, he
was catching like bloody hell beatdown until he set him up perfectly, but and he deserved the big fight after that.
He caught him.
But come on, no, he deserved the title fight actually, but no, they gave him Munguia.
He's fought twice since. He lost to Shane Mosley Jr. and he lost to another Euro.
He sure as hell did lose to Shane Mosley Jr. He sure did.
Yeah, he did lose to that.
And he got fight. And he got a couple fights before Shane Mosley, which is fucked up.
Yeah, the funny thing is too is because in that Shane Mosley, he looked like he did lose a step too. That was another thing, and that was after the Munguia fight where him and Munguia were trading shots for 12 fucking rounds.
Yeah, that was the best one. Remember
me? Yeah, because Shane Mosley landed that nasty uppercut on Rosado in that fight.
Yeah. And I'm also amazed too because Rosado, as these hard fights, he hasn't been stopped since Lemieux stopped him, and that was like in 2010 or 11, some shit like that. Like, dude is but I have a feeling like all these hard fights are gonna accumulate, and and I'm going and if it happens, it's happening on Golden Boy's watch. Like they need to
somebody need to stop. It's but that's the thing. Zerto's still showing he could compete with these guys, but it's just. I don't know. I feel like he's done enough for the sport. I don't like to see quality guys get just worn out, beat up, and I don't know dude's money situation. I'm not involved in that.
And he's moving up to 175. I mean, it's crazy, right? I mean, because
yeah, come on, that's nah. It's just too much, man. Fucking no one's holding up light heavyweight.
Light heavyweights. I said as mentioned before, light heavyweight's the only division where a hard fight happens and then niggas have to be put on the shelf for a little bit because they got to recover from their fights. It's we expect that. We don't really give anyone guff at light heavyweight. If they're not fighting in a while, they recovering. That's what it is. It's not like they they get
either fighting or recovering from a fight.
Exactly.
There's no in between. I'm getting ready. No, you're fighting.
Exactly.
Oh man, I'm gonna take this vacation. I'm gonna do some other shit. With my nigga, you're recovering. I see your last fight on ESPN. That nigga put his foot in your ass, sideways, motherfucker. Shit. Oh yeah, just imagine if fucking Rosado was to win. Zerto would get laughed back down to 168.
Yeah. I honestly, I would never take Zerto seriously again. I mean, I barely took him seriously when he was 168 champion because he
all those life and death fights with Jesse Hart, it was hard to take him serious.
Yeah, exactly. And although he looked better at 175, the fact that he wasn't able to do shit with Bivol. It was just a horrible look. Not even be competitive on some 50-50 shit. He got bullied. He was the bigger fight. The motherfucker's fucking heavyweight. He was fucking getting bullied.
If Zerto struggles, then maybe it's time to wrap it up, bro. If you struggle against a washed ass Rosado, you better not struggle in that motherfucker.
He's not gonna beat nobody. They better keep him away from Better Beef or whatever the fuck they want to put
Give him Berlanger or some shit.
Put him on the Berlin, call it a fucking day.
Oh man. Canelo might fight Berlanga before he fight Benavidez Plant winner or Andre.
If Berlanga signs with Eddie, because Berlanga is still a free agent now.
In Puerto Rican, well, it's trash because he would get bodied back.
Yeah, Canelo would obviously body him. Even Canelo, that's also fading too.
But I guess having Fat Joe and Tracy Morgan in your pocket, I guess that helps you a little bit.
Right. Yeah, that's what Eddie would love to have them at his fights now instead of the top ranked fights.
Yeah, and honestly, if you can't complete a prospect run at top rank, then it's wow.
Yeah, exactly. Top rank's the beginner stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's they're the best at developing fighters.
Yeah, that's the easy mode.
Do they always keep faith in them? No. Shout outs to Elvis Rodriguez.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
where you could lose
to John
the close fight, and motherfuckers is like, get out.
John
exactly.
Bowser didn't even lose. He just bored the crowd a few times and he got cut.
Top rank. They become people for the wrong fucking reasons. But Berlanga is like, it's like, oh, Top Rank wanted to slow him down, and
because you needed it, bitch. What the fuck?
Right.
Not speed you up, and then that shit I'm hearing about him not wanting the damn being adamantly against Jesse Hart fight just had me like, wow.
Yeah, you should want that fight, but apparently that fight might be too fucking difficult.
I'm gonna chip on his dip.
Yeah,
Jesse Hart. I mean, come on.
Damn.
Well, I mean, but like we were saying about Berlanga, I think wants to be a star without putting in the work.
Clearly.
Yeah, he's addicted to the shy. He has the rapper's ear. He has Hollywood's ear for whatever reason.
FaceTimes with Tracy Morgan on promo.
Yeah, and then he goes in and he's having these mid fights. Motherfucker can't even beat Steve Rolls. And shit like that. He's getting dropped by a cat that got bodied by fucking Saunders. Shit like that. Then afterwards, he has to bite niggas in the ring in his last fight. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, if Top Rank wants to lower your competition because you can't beat these fighters in the way that makes people say, oh yeah, this nigga put this foot in his ass, then yeah, maybe Top Rank is probably right in this case.
At least they didn't want to drop you, but you was like, nah, I'll drop them.
Yeah.
And, that's on you.
Yeah, I mean, Demond Nicholson is tough enough, and yeah, it's whatever. Like, you can't fault him because he dropped him like 4 times. But when your last 3 opponents have a case of probably giving you a hard time, and then one has a case of actually beating you, in the case of Steve Rolls, then yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about you thinking that what Bob or Todd are doing at Top Rank with you. Like, that's you.
Yeah, like, fuck out of here. So, but like I thought all 4 names were like solid for the poll. I know each name. I know people want to switch out Spence for Crawford, but nah, Crawford, he deserved to be on there, and I'm glad he got the most votes. But most of all, I'm glad everybody got some votes on there. Like, people really looked at it like, hold on, like, yeah, this motherfucker, he's holding this shit up.
Yeah, it was just funny to me how people were just so angry about, what about Spence?
The comments, like, so the guy holding 3 belts at 147 taking a non-title fight up in weight isn't listed.
Yeah, and funny things too, a lot of noted boxing personalities agree with that. Like, there was a lot of like blue checks that agree with that tweet. That's coming.
It's like, yo, what it is, like, they look at Crawford as like, honestly, it's low key racist, like because they kind of take a side, like, even though both are like maybe they're on the same shit, they look at one like Crawford as the safe black guy, which is just weird when he doesn't have the resume at 147, and overall, is really lacking, but. A lot of the media and people, they kind of like, they take up for Crawford a lot, man. Like I don't know, it's just kind of weird, yo.
They mentioned Spence because unfortunately, I'm not gonna go into Spencer's troubles because he's had plenty of them, but it's the fact that it's like, okay, if you're not facing Crawford, then yeah, who are you facing next, Spence? Like, there's that type of deal. And he gets that a lot because obviously Spence has his Mando's part, particularly with Boots. Boots is his actual Mando next if the Crawford fight does not come off. So it's like, yeah,
all I know is Spence will end up taking a tougher, better fight than Crawford will. Like, and that's what's just been happening at 147 for like the last 5-6 years or whatever the case. So Crawford definitely deserved to be on there. If Crawford was legitimately the top pound for pound guy, like 1, 2, or 3, and most people had him as that and not moved him down, then that shows you he would not need to be on this type of list.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that people have been moving him lowering him on pound for pound rankings shows you he need to be on this list. I mean, really, like, if Spence been moving up, so I mean, niggas is complaining like Spence just had a unification fight. What the fuck y'all want? Then he had an accident. Like, really? Like,
yeah. I mean, that's happening right now. I mean, I think he's still recovering from the knee injury he suffered, where that wayward kid, that Ladarius Milton ass little kid,
little fuck up,
got into his ass.
And then another guy here. None of them, to be fair. Canelo took out 3 champions and a mandatory in less than a year, so has a bit of currency. Get the fuck out of here. This how you're wrong. He's holding up 168 because last year he spent fucking a whole year losing and getting his shit pushed in by fucking Bivol. And then he fought a guy, he defended a guy in a trilogy that he's been holding up for like 4 years on some break in case of emergency or in case some wrestling beat my ass.
Mm-hmm.
To stay relevant. And this guy never even fought at 168 before. So you had 2 fights in 1 year that weren't relevant to the division you're holding up. So yes, he's holding up 168. To the point Benavidez has to fight a guy that Canelo already beat.
Right.
Just to move the division forward. Andre already moved up to the division. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're holding up the division. You haven't fought a guy that's been in your same division since 154. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Get off his dick, motherfucker. Next one. Crawford just beat his mandatory and a very dominant European champion. Oh, whoop the fucking do. All the killers that goddamn welterweight, and you telling me about fucking David and Evanesian? Really? We're doing that? Like, really? Get the fuck out of here. Fury defeated 2 top 10 rated contenders last year. Stop. He defeated 1 top 10 rated contender. I don't think no one's calling Chisora a top 10 rated contender.
Lord knows he hasn't been one in quite some time.
Like, if he would have got the first Parker win, the first Parker fight, if you would have won that, yes. Go ahead, call him that.
Right.
But he didn't, and you know how the story played out. So Fury beat 1 top 10 rated contender and a fringe guy who just is real popular and makes for good fights, but just not that time with Fury.
Right.
Yeah, and Munguia should be like the easiest one, and you didn't even have a LOL smiley face. No, fuck you, nigga. Like, you fucking asshole. Look, Munguia then held up like 13 fucking fights at middleweight. Like, the fuck out of here. Get his dick out your mouth. A motherfucker put up here Jamal Charlo. Oh, another person that Munguia damn duck. Get the fuck out of here. The networks and promoters, they ain't on the list, asshole. Errol Spence, not on the list, you dumbass.
This nigga.
Yeah, so you had a lot of fucking idiots on this goddamn poll.
Yeah, Joshua O, salute. He just popped in. If Josh Taylor doesn't stop fucking around, he'll end up on the list. And truthfully,
thank you.
He's about to fight Teofimo.
Well, he dropped the belt, so it's all. I mean, he's not holding. He can't say he held it up because he dropped all the belts.
No, he has one.
No, he's still, he's still undisputed to me.
Besides one belt, he dropped them all. So I mean, I give him some love there.
He's still undisputed in name, and if he keep fucking around like Joshua O said, he gonna be on the damn list. You know, we can make the list again. We can make this poll again.
Right, exactly. Because Taylor.
Remember the most disappointed fighter we had list, and we had a part 2 to that.
Yeah, because we mentioned for Taylor. Like, we put, like, when Taylor won all the belts, we put respect on his name. Like, Taylor was a legit top 5 top fighter in the world. Like
6 at worst, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
that.
But I have to keep dropping him because he had the Canelo fight was a gift for him, and then he didn't fight at all because he was getting injured, this or bullshitting or whatever the fuck, and he hasn't fought since. It's been a year. So it's like,
yeah. And he's been holding up a catalog career with the damn rematch.
Right, exactly. So it's like,
and then you want to fight Tiafimo, who's been damn ducking Barbosa and hasn't looked good at 140, who lost his last fight. So two fucking niggas who lost their last fight is fighting each other, and that's not damn right. Man, we might have to make this fucking the poll tomorrow.
Yeah.
The way you motherfuckers is going on, shit. Josh Taylor gonna be on the list, and give me some other names, cause I ain't putting Spence on that motherfucker. Y'all just gonna have to just eat a dick in the comments, motherfucker.
I commented like a regular person on that. Spence should have been. Yeah, Spence should be on there. I don't know, like not 135 is in good shape. 154, I mean, not really.
Jamal Charlo should never be on.
Jamal Charlo should be on that list. He ain't fought in 2 years.
Which is true. I mean,
he's the 160 champ.
Yeah, but is Jamal Charlo really holding up a division though? The same shit y'all say about, man, Charlo should be fighting all these other people so he could get a Canelo fight. All these niggas need to be fighting each other to get a Jamal Charlo fight.
Mm-hmm.
How come? Look, if Jamal Charlo really held up a division, you would have somebody. Niggas would have cleaned out the division where it's on some like niggas is begging for Charlo to come back.
Yeah.
Well, a Dave Morrell type of dude would have emerged and just started offing people at middleweight, and it'd be like, yo, man, Jamal Charlo got to come back. That hasn't happened.
And the fact that matters, the people holding these divisions up are the promoters that aren't making these fights that should be happening. Really, at the end of the day.
Man, I'm not giving these dude. It's the fighters. Man.
I'll tell you who's holding up a division. Fucking MJ.
Yes, he's on the list. He's on the motherfucking list. Him, yes. Him, Josh Taylor. Two more.
Shit, I'm trying to think. I'm going division by division. 175 is okay, really. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, 175. I mean, if they're not fighting,
yeah, that's exempt. Like 175, 154, like
140.
Like you got to meet like the Ring Gang Tribunal Bureau or whatever. If you suggested them names, like
right.
if Loma somehow
me and Frank would have to talk to you on the side or some shit.
If Loma somehow beats Haney, you know Loma's gonna be on that list.
Yeah.
Hold on, Triple G, the guy who just unified last year and then fought a motherfucker who's been holding up his division, holding up a division above him. No, we reject that deposit.
I mean, Triple G got stripped of one of his belts, so I mean,
yeah, he ain't holding up shit.
Yeah.
One of these niggas need to come and off him already if he holding up shit.
Exactly. But they all know what the problem is.
You got Johnny Beck calling this dude Big Brother and shit, and I help you train. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Nathaniel is like, hell, who's holding the belts at cruiserweight? The only one I know is Makabu. Well, the guy who's like the man of the division got his jaw broken in 2 places in his fight of the year.
Wait, hold on. Is it possible to hold up a division that no one gives a fuck about?
I mean. Yeah, cruiserweight.
I ain't gonna lie, like cruiserweight, like it used to be the best kept secret. Now it's like the secret you just keep to yourself.
Cruiserweight ain't been shit since U6.
Imagine something like cruiserweight holding cruiserweight hostage. It's like, oh, I have your daughter for ransom. Just give me the money and I'll let her go. Like, nah, I don't get. Or hold somebody you don't give a fuck about. Your arch enemy. I have your arch enemy hostage. Give me the money and I'll let him go. Nah, you can keep him.
Yeah. Cruiserweight right now is in a state of it's a weird influx because, like I said, the cruiserweight champions, like Okoli is one of them, and he's not really a popular champion. They got the Samoan cat Apatea, who is
he broke his jaw, but he beat Breedis. He was that was a good fight, but. He
got his jaw broken in 2 places, so he's recovered.
And then Glatton got robbed. So the guy White Lights from Pro Box, he's fighting Okoli. Bullshit.
Yeah. So cruiserweight isn't. Yeah, like LB said, it's a different division now, and not a lot of high caliber fighters are there right now. Although they are good for a fight of the year at least once a year.
Oh yeah.
They'll always give you a good scrap, like every now and then. Like that's
Yeah, but
it's not like you ain't checking for him like you used to.
Yeah, basically the cruiserweight era changed. Like once Usyk beat what's his name for Unified for all the belts, that was cruiserweight as probably its apex, and now it's been like a whole state of rebuild. But yeah, but no one's holding up that division because it's just like they're all doing their individual thing. They're fighting, they're not fighting high profile fights. That's what it is. And Makabu. Yeah,
is Lomachenko holding up a division?
Triple G refused to unify with Charlo or Andre. It took him 2 years to unify with Murata. The problem is,
but hold on. I'm gonna do just like how y'all say. Well, I'll say Canelo was ducking Triple G for years, but he fought him. Yeah, I don't care about it took him 2 years to unify. The fact he did, though. What the fuck has Charlo and Andre done? They done less than that.
Poke the wrong bait. That's what Triple G stands, brother. You losing back.
Like, I'm just saying, like whatever you can say about Triple G, it stands worst on them young niggas. So if Triple G's holding up a division, then Andre was holding up a division.
A few years ago, at one time, you could say Triple G was maybe holding it up, but not now. Middleweight such a dead division. Triple G is one of the crown jewels in the division at this rate.
Yeah, exactly. It went into reverse. Yeah. All of them niggas holding up the division. It's like having a varsity team that only wants to play against junior varsity teams.
Yo, facts.
You're not getting any better.
That's what middleweight's doing. But then everybody's pointing individually at the varsity team, like the individual players, like, damn, y'all fucking this team up. But I'm like, all them niggas is on the team playing and doing this stupid shit though. Like, you can't single the point guard out and the center out. Like,
yo, it's wild to me. Triple G is the only middleweight that's actually unified a belt. That's actually it's fucking weird.
It's just niggas just don't like Triple G. So like, I get it, but it's like y'all just like, yo, like when y'all come on here to Ring Gang, like y'all gotta know, like I shut that Triple G shit down. Like ain't that nigga ever coming out arguing me on Triple G on a Ring Gang platform. Does Andre have any meaningful fights coming up? Does Charlo have any meaningful fights coming up? Does anybody have a meaningful fight at middleweight coming up?
Well, Charlo's finally announced he's coming back, but it's probably gonna be Selecki, so no.
Yeah, that's the problem. Just look, say you don't like Triple G, my nigga. Like, you good, it's cool. Like, it's no big deal. There's a lot of boxers we don't like. This Ring Gang, like, we keep it real, but like, these arguments are weak though. It's just showing that you don't like Triple G when you could point the finger at everybody at middleweight. Nice. And you're pointing the finger at the most accomplished person who's been keeping middleweight alive.
Yeah, because truthfully, once Triple G retires, that middleweight division is going to be dead for a little bit.
It's already dead. What are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, it's gonna be
one post y'all got at middleweight is because Triple G. If you remove Triple G, it's like the body just decays. It just fucks it. It just
basically it's maggots start appearing and shit, nigga. Like,
yeah. Montiel. I mean, fucking Charlo last fight was Montiel. Like, come on.
And he looked
2 years ago.
Yeah, Janet Beck was Bentley, and he looked mid. He almost lost that fight. You know what I'm saying? You know,
to be honest, fucking Adames and Derevyanchenko and Triple G and Murata been like the two most meaningful fights at middleweight.
I mean, we were supposed to get Ammo versus Felix Cash, but that shit fell through.
That would have been a meaningful fight, but
sadly, that's a top 10 middleweight fight, whether you like it or not. Those guys are top 10 middleweight.
Exactly. So it's a whole division, man. Like,
yeah, we talk. Yeah, middleweight is it is sad because middleweight has always been a highlight division in boxing.
It's a classic legendary division. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the first. Most people walking around are like middleweight size.
It's like the first. Yes, like, but there's so many greats come from middleweight. You know, like, goddamn. Like, now look at this. The worst.
Yeah.
This is the worst middleweight's been. You know, because like 4 years ago, middleweight was looking kind of nice. You know. Canelo, Triple G and Andre Charlo, and it's just like, god damn, it's a desert, man.
Yeah, like I said, 2019 was the.
You just said a whole bunch of names that didn't fight, that barely fought each other too.
Exactly. Yeah, Munguia was still coming up around there. Yeah, it's just wild, bro.
Yeah. 2019.
I just say Munguia out of everyone at 160. I blame Munguia the most because he has the most to prove. Yeah, and then it's like he's the youngest. He has all the momentum. He has a whole career ahead of him. Everyone else during the stage was like,
he had the Mexican fan base, too, and all that. He gets the crowds out and shit,
Yeah, exactly. Like he could legit make a big fight with anybody, and it's like he's choosing to just be on the training wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Like he could take the big BMX in the store, but he's like, nah, Dad, I want the training wheels. He's like, sure, son. Like you're like 6'2". 180. Nah, I need training wheels, Dad. This whole shit, really, man. But yeah, man. Like, yeah, we definitely gonna make a run gear, mid gear, run gear, duck gear, like.
Yeah, and Daniel, just to mention, Triple G isn't unified because he got stripped of the IBF belt because he didn't want to face Falco, I guess, or whatever. So
he dropped one of the belts. I forgot.
Yeah, so Triple G has only one belt, So we'll see where he goes because he does. I think he has a Mando on that one too. So he has Laura on that one. Rome, I will fuck you up, nigga. Like we're talking about boxing now, nigga. Like nigga, do you want to get?
Okay.
Nigga, do you want to get muted? Huh? You want to get muted, motherfucker? I will.
In the chat, really?
Nah, nigga. Like, I've been getting this shit all fucking day, nigga. I've been spazzing, nigga. I was off that Henny last night off this shit, nigga. Nah, nigga.
I mean, but we had to hear all the hype from you all year, a whole year.
Because the Eagles were number one, nigga. And
dude, I'm not even a football fan, and I had to hear it too much. Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, is you fam or not? Of course you gotta hear it, nigga. So you gotta hear it. Yeah. Like
Wait, we said Gary Russell Turbo Fist will be on the list if he beat Masai.
Yeah, I love GRJ, but he's always gonna be on with his inactivity.
Yeah.
The way you niggas disgrace that man's name, like that's one of the bad. That's the hand speed god, nigga. That's one of the illest niggas fighting, bro.
I need this bro to face Lipinette since he ain't getting that title shot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta realize Gary Russell, looks at. I mean, of course, I acknowledge he's not like a Hall of Fame or anything like that because his inactivity kind of that one fight a year shit that he got on. Yeah, that's not cool. But that nigga, he's beating people, so he's not. But he just does what he does. But y'all got put some more respect on his name though. That's still a bad motherfucker though.
Yeah, we do. I got another poll idea. I got one. What's the best excuse boxers use when they get outboxed cleanly? A, running.
Running away. Running.
B, he's a weight bully. C, let me see. What's a C? I was injured.
Yep, that's always a good one. I was 100% camp. Yeah.
Damn, I don't know what D would be. But I know there's a fourth good excuse that motherfuckers be using.
Mm-hmm. Anything other than he's just better than me, he beat me up. No, they don't say that shit. Nah. Or the ref was too quick to the stoppage, or the judges were against me. That type of shit.
I was robbed.
Nathaniel, my shoes are too heavy.
Oh god.
Or what Wilder used, like his fucking cape was too heavy or some shit.
The armor was too heavy.
Yeah.
You remember, when Beth brought up the shoes, that shit triggered a boxing memory. You remember that fight between Alan Green and Edison Miranda, and Alan Green kept looking at his fucking shoes?
Oh yeah, because a nigga was shook. That's why.
And then when they had damn asked him, I think on Friday Night Fights, when he was like a guest host, he was looking at his foot. He couldn't make up his mind to see what foot he wanted to put up Miranda's ass.
Yeah,
I'm like, nigga, like, yo, you a funny nigga, but dude, that performance, man, like, that broken comeback was too good for how you looked.
Yeah, Miranda ended up putting his foot in his ass, and I love that fight too, because I remember at the end of the fight too, he knocked Green down, and Miranda came in there like running into him, wanted to body him, and this nigga had to hold on not to go down again at the bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was middleweight too, man. I fucking missed. See, middleweight needs to be so.
Yeah, yo, that was middleweight.
That was middleweight too. See, even the B levels like were entertaining. Like, what the fuck is going on with middleweight? Yo,
middleweight is fucking trash, yo. Cause like I swear, cause boxing just triggers this motherfucker. But though he just mentioned goddamn shoes, and my mind already just went. It was just rolling, and it just said, boxing shoes, fucking boxing, like. Jeez, and like you said, that was a regular ass middleweight
and it was
fight, and that was good.
Yeah, and that was on HBO too. I still remember that shit too, because that was when this nigga had all the momentum in the fucking world. Fucking Miranda too, like amazing how we actually correlate that to fucking middleweight. What are the odds of that happening, LB?
Man, nah, you good, Beth? It's just I got post traumatic boxing syndrome.
Yeah, like I say, the fact that that was a middleweight fight, and it's just like, yeah, when we were just talking about how badly middleweight has fallen off, and that just happened to be in the fucking example, and middleweight is someone needs to do something with me, put together a WBSS tournament, like we need a tournament in middleweight needs a tournament.
Honestly, I think it's everything. I think you need new blood, you need motherfuckers to fight each other, you need tournaments, you just need. It's like honestly, you almost need like an American Idol type shit. You just need middleweights to just fight each other. I don't care if motherfucker never box. I mean, at this point, if you 160, sign up. Like, goddamn, like. Yeah,
honestly, the marquee.
Like, I'll take anything at this point.
Honestly, the marquee middleweight fight for 2023 should not be Triple G facing Erislandy Lara. No. Like, I'm sorry. That's
hell no.
Yeah, like and it's worse too that
Laura Swift Garcia.
Well, it's not even that, because you remember if Triple G doesn't fail the Lara fight, he's gonna get stripped of his belt, and then Lara, who holds that GameStop WB belt, will be upgraded as full champion, and that's the shit that's gonna drive me fucking crazy, because Lara has never won. That's the only time Lara's actually won a belt, because when he was 154 champion, Floyd wouldn't fight him, so when Floyd gave up his belt, bam, Lara became the 154 champion. That's how this nigga won.
Hey yo, like. Didn't Taylor already kind of low-key did that already?
Yeah, because he beat fucking Sam Sullivan. I remember that. And we were all commenting. It's like, is this 2004? We remember how we were all commenting?
Yeah. And I'm a big Jermaine Taylor fan, so yeah, like.
And Taylor was the truth.
I wasn't a believer in Taylor like that, but I didn't think he would become champion again. And this was after the brain damage and shit. So like the fact that he was actually that was a sign that middleweight was becoming there was something wrong going on, because Sullivan should have beaten Taylor, not the other way around. Like Taylor beat that dude's ass. Like
Taylor dropped him like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, and this was a brain damage. This was a shaky Taylor. Like this is a Taylor that got almost knocked out by Caleb Truax. Like that, he was shaky as shit. But
nah, he wasn't really shaky for the Truax fight. That he had that one Thurman type of moment, and you could tell it was a big mental obstacle for him to get dropped in a fight and overcome and still win the fight. Like, you could tell that was a big hurdle for him.
Yeah, I mean, Truax did sit him down, though. It wasn't like it was a flash.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he legit dropped him. But he hung on and he finished the fight. But I wouldn't say like he was a shaky. Like the Solomon fight, he looked more jittery than the Truax.
But you know what the funny thing is too, is like, cause I know we mentioned this before, like in that Solomon fight, like Taylor only reached like 115, 116, and he dropped him like 4 or 5 times though. So it was like, Yeah, it was funny too. So if he wasn't dropping them, Solomon was outworking him, but he got dropped too many times.
He barely got outworked. When Sam Solomon was trashing the fight, that was just bad score. That was bad judges, though. And you know that Sam Solomon was not looking good in that fight.
Yeah, but the funny thing is too, it was just funny too that like I think it was like 115, 109 type of shit, and I was just like, damn. It was like damn, these something like that. That Taylor was, you think Taylor was kind of struggling outside of the knockdowns. So
they wanted another European middleweight champion. Yeah, I know he's Australian, but you get my drift. I know some motherfuckers be like, but he's from down under, mate, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, but yeah. Shout outs to AOB Easy. Jermaine Taylor could come out of retirement today and become trash. Become champion that trash ass middleweight for a third time.
Yeah, and yeah, it's true actually. Yeah, middleweight is worse to have because I
mean, shit. Sergio Martinez is ranked like highly ranked right now.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, Sergio.
That's not a joke. I'm serious. He's like top one or
two.
No,
I seen the tweet. You're absolutely right. That's it's low key. He's the Jermaine Taylor right now.
That's crazy.
Middleweight has definitely jumped the shark. Like it's bad now when you have
fighters jump the shark. That motherfucker somersaulted. That shit backflip.
I know Jamel's against it, but we need somebody to give it a jolt. Maybe Black Swift. Maybe Jared Swift can have a second life. I don't know. They need something in middleweight to happen, bro.
Yeah, if you
I don't think Hurd beats Jermaine Taylor at this point.
Yeah, that's the thing. Hurd is a question. I'm sorry. When he lost to Luis Arias, he became a question mark to me. I'm sorry. I can't. He's not reliable.
Matter of fact, like Hurd and Munguia should fight.
Yeah. Imagine the type of phase that would land them niggas will be landing on each other. Hurd will probably try to take all that shit from Munguia, and honestly, Munguia will probably win that fight because Munguia has a work rate and Hurd just likes to keep punches.
He honestly would, yeah. Hurd's always been like a poor man's Margarito a little bit, somewhat.
But Margarito actually had some boxing skills. Hurd, I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like Margarito actually can. I've seen him from time, be able to slip punches and actually move his head. Hurd doesn't do
Margarito was just slow. Like,
yeah.
If Margarito was just 2 times faster, like he almost has a different career.
Right, exactly. But
I'm not saying he would be like Chocolatito, Spence, Golovkin with the pressure, but like he was one of the premier pressure fighters at one point.
Yeah, exactly. He was definitely.
Oh man, see, see how easily we go off in these little, but then it's all good because middleweight was even I said, even the B level fights at middleweight were good watches and shit like that. How we're able to correlate to other fights. That's how much we respected middleweight. So yeah, we want middleweight to actually get back to where it used to be. But I'm guessing if any fight like that, if you want to become a superstar, make yourself as the person who's gonna clean up middleweight. Trust me, you'll be a superstar there. Like that's quite an easy way to superstar or something. If you can
middleweight is waiting for somebody to be a superstar, just clean it up. Like somebody I don't know, like promo advertisers. Somebody needs to just like I feel like Adam has had the momentum, but he needs to be active some more.
Well, I mean, for me, I just think I think he did. I mean, ever since he lost to Teixeira, he's gonna have to beat some more people because that Teixeira fight.
I'm saying he got momentum. He just had the Montiel
the Montiel fight, and that was huge because fucking Charlo decided he wanted to end up with Mickey Mouse hands and shit after going the distance with dudes like that.
Yeah, all I'm saying is like out of everyone, he has the biggest shot of creating some more buzz at middleweight. Johnny back. They try to give him all the old boxing media promo, and it's like he fails because he's awkward. Mm-hmm. He don't really, he talks too much shit for someone who's mid as fuck.
And I'm glad the boogeyman talk finally went away.
Yeah, the boogeyman shit was ridiculous. He doesn't make entertaining fights. He damn near almost lost his last fight, went life and death with somebody. So.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least Adam has the excitement factor. It's just he needs to be active more. Like somebody needs to damn like Golovkin, aka DMX, the game, and just come in this bitch and just start knocking motherfuckers out like 3 or 4 times a year type shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the only way that's gonna fucking turn around middleweight. Besides everybody finally recognizing each other as a potential opponent.
Right. Exactly. So
if not, bitch, are gonna just fade into obscurity. We're gonna be damn. You know, I might just say, you know what? I'm gonna petition the belt organizations to see if they could just disband middleweight. I'm a little, I'll do some stupid shit like that. I'll literally
I mean, fuck around and Bridgerweight will be a more popping division than fucking middleweight. You know,
dude, nigga. And
hey,
nigga wrong talking about he want to be Bridgerweight champion next. Like fuck it, niggas keep losing weight working out. Fuck that should have happened because it's like middleweight ain't doing it. So like if Bridgerweight get more popping than middleweight, y'all really drop the bag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be a low key a problem. You know, problem for me. You know, but middleweight. I guess gotta get the shit together, man. Like. Middleweight is low key holding up some of the sport, not all of it, but some of it. Champions are holding it.
Middleweight's holding up like 30% of the sport. Nigga, that's a lot. Like,
it's for real too.
This shit feel like a Kevin Samuels equation. Like, how much are you willing to pay to the household bills? I mean, how much excitement are you willing to contribute to the whole of boxing middleweight division?
Yeah, exactly. That's the type of shit.
I don't really want to contribute that much. I mean, let heavyweight and lightweight and welterweight do all the heavy lifting. Like, let them take care of that shit. Fuck it. I just want to contribute 10%.
I mean, they fuck around and even Nico Ali will be a WBO middleweight champion.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Nigga, we're just gonna start treating 154 as middleweight, like as real middleweight.
Give it this time to look another year and a half or so and watch him be in a WBO title fight or some shit.
I believe. I absolutely. I said it too. I was like, even when I did my little parody article, I even mentioned like Nico Ali, the WBO middleweight title. Yeah. There's the play. As long as he stays at that,
he's been improving though.
Yeah, he's moving. Like, who knows? Like, he may get Jenna back. You know, if Jenna back keeps to hold on to it, he might get a hold of a title. I know Bob wants him to get a hold of a title, so they can really market him as Ali's grandson. Like they haven't done enough of that already.
The promo he will get if he wins a legit world title will be like, I don't know who would get more promo, Jake Paul or Nico Ali if they win a legit title.
Right. Right.
That might be the fucking poll.
Yeah.
Might throw Campbell Hatton as a number 3 as a seat. I would never put up Fernando Vargas sons because I got too much respect for that family and they legit look like they'll get a belt, a world title in their career.
Vargas sons are nice. They're legit.
Yeah. Nice. Like they definitely they definitely on some real shit. But you other guys out there and I ain't even trying to get on Campbell Hatton like that. But we being just real.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit.
But yeah, I think we kind of.
I think we did some unexpected, but we freestyled some bars and shit like that. You know, but they
got like the extra freestyles at the end of the clue tape.
That was like, you know, how we had that random music clip. That's gonna be the random boxing clip.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we pretty much freestyled the whole extra segment. You know, so yeah, you know that we dropped some gems and some bars for y'all. So, but yeah, I think we dropped enough heat for y'all for tonight. So yeah, we'll do some final thoughts and we'll get up out of here. Pilot, your final thoughts?
Not much more. What can I say? We had a decent, weekend of boxing. Shout out to the new Tevin Farmer. Hopefully, you have a better post-champion career. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing. But boxing's coming up. We're coming up. You know what it is. RingingRadio.com on every platform manageable. Shout out to the chat. It was kind of lit. All love. That's all I got.
Yes, sir. AOLB, your final thoughts, bro?
Alright, so who's banned from the bodega? Now I'm playing. Shout out to King P, who's no longer with us right now.
He might have fallen asleep. Oh, actually, no, he was working today, so that's part of the reason why he fell off. Right.
Yeah, so I'll do my little light skin impression of him. Yeah, so we're gonna have the niggas who ask for extra mayo at the deli and hold up the line. You niggas is banned from the bodega. Yeah, you niggas is banned. Yeah, I don't know.
That low-key sound like a real fucked up version of that nigga, man.
Oh yeah. Shout out to, but yeah, take care, everyone. Keep looking in the stars. Yeah, no doubt, man. We keep it positive on Ring Game. We having fun out here. Shout out to Android. Yeah, man. I seen your comment. Yeah, you gotta keep the boxing equipment in the whip, man. It's like you don't know who you gonna run into, man. I run into people all the time and be training random motherfuckers, yo. Like I could literally like make a whole vlog series about that shit. Like,
yo, I it's sad. I don't do that anymore because it's like I said, because I used to have a punch card membership to a gym, but now it's just like I need to actually go to it because I have to go because none boxing gyms are really near me like that, except for Mickey Ward's gym though. But his gym are not open in the type of hours that I want to go in. So it's just like I don't keep my equipment. My equipment is right now next to my closet door in a bag, and it shouldn't be that way though. Yeah, I need to get better on that.
Man, it be like that. Honestly, somebody needs to make a 24-hour boxing gym.
You know that would actually be great, man. Like, and I'm talking about a one where it has all the equipment and even some some weights and shit like that. When niggas
get one Olympic bench press. Maybe 5 or 6 treadmills. Some free weights.
Yeah,
a pull-up bar.
It makes me miss my old hardcore gym so much in Worcester, man. That had all the equipment, including a dedicated boxing room and the ring upstairs. I miss that gym so much. I developed so much skill and stuff. I miss those days when I didn't care about my anatomy as much as I do now because I'm old.
Man, boxing is too fun, man. And the thing is, it's like the way the jobs and hours and the way people work now, that standard gym time just don't work like that no more. You'd have to have a gym stay open to midnight or 24 hours. Like,
yeah, I'm glad the gym I go to now is 24 hours, but it's not like a boxing gym. It's just a regular ass gym. So it's like, even if I ever
I need a boxing gym that's 24 hours. Like, legit, you could go in there anytime and fucking like hit the bag, like you may not be able to work with other people, but you could go somewhere to jump rope, hit the bag,
hit the speed bag, hit the double-ended bag, hit the uppercut bag and shit like that.
But no one promotes boxing enough to make that a possibility,
right?
But I feel like it's possible, like especially in Florida, motherfuckers is too crazy and violent down here. Like you mean to tell me you can't keep these niggas off the street for 24 hours with a boxing gym? I don't have to run into you motherfuckers on the street. Like, jeez, I'd rather run into you motherfuckers at a gym than what I mean. But whatever. But yeah, I'm about to say shootouts. Shout outs on that Florida shit. Shout outs to everybody across the globe. Podomatic, Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. Everybody fuck with us. Everybody in the comments, because y'all was lit. Y'all was lit before I got in here. I was like, geez, like the one time I'm late, you know what I'm saying? I got other shit I'm doing. It's like motherfuckers seem like they already had a whole episode worth of comments. So that's what's up. That's love. Appreciate that shit. Shout out to the rest of the squad. PJ, the fight architect. We got a eye test episode. We got in the works. We trying to work on. I think it's could the greatest student be the greatest teacher?
Yeah,
type of shit.
And of course, his content too. All the video clips. I be putting in the stories and shit. Like, yeah, definitely check out his IG, man. PJ be dropping that fight knowledge. That's why he used to fight. That's why he used to fight Architect, man. Yeah, so
yes, sir. Like, he knows his shit. Like definitely. That's why.
Now we need him to write again because that nigga's articles used to be about the shit. Used to be we just need him.
Yeah, like at this point, he'll probably get an article out before I do, and then which is crazy. Like, geez, like, I'm the motherfucker who actually wrote and published the book in this motherfucker, and I don't even get a chance to write articles. So that's a crazy shit. But yeah, and shout outs to DZ, prolific genius with the animation and everything, Clanarchy with the dope ass soulful beats in the background that y'all enjoy, so to make the podcast, make our voices just kind of just flow even harder when we dropping them gems, and Rome top fives.
Okay, that's wrong, nigga. Well, this shit ain't over yet, nigga.
And shout outs to the Eagles for holding it down, and getting that big loss, so I could talk shit to niggas in the chat and like randomly pop up throughout the year.
Yeah, this shit ain't over yet. We'll be back, niggas. We'll be back.
Y'all got next season. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about shit some more. I'm gonna irritate y'all. I'm gonna be more annoying about it.
I wonder what muffins they'll have available at preseason. They have a whole they got 2 fucking like seasons to damn. They got a whole spring summer to practice them muffins.
Yeah, so yeah, they sure do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trust me, it ain't.
I recommend banana nut or poppy seed.
Yeah, poppy seed. Oof. God.
You don't like poppy seed?
Nah, nigga. I can never fuck with poppy seed, man. My father likes that shit. I couldn't fuck with it.
Yo, mine did too. Until I tried them one day. I was like, yo, I see why you kind of fucks with this. It got a flavor. It got a taste. But then you know.
I like my double chocolate. I like my double chocolate muffins or my coffee cake muffins or the blueberries and shit, nigga. Like I gotta keep it. I keep it very regular with my muffins. Nothing fancy about them shits. No scrod flavored muffins, nigga.
Oh shit! Nah. That ain't as weird unless you say you eating a muffin with a fucking spoon. You good, bro? Like,
hell nah, nigga.
Oh man, you ain't never living that down, pilot. I'm sorry, like.
Nigga actually flip the pie muffin and eat the bottom of the muffin with a spoon. Shit.
This weird. I only eat the top of the muffin for the most part, unless I'm really hungry.
Oh my God.
You a little hoe, nigga. Really?
Nigga,
what are you, 12?
Bread, my nigga. Jeez.
I'm just saying.
I hate to hear grown people wasting shit. Like,
I don't try not to waste, man, but just the top of the muffin is all that hits. Shit.
The muffins. Yeah,
if I'm paying for it, I'll waste it. If I'm paying for a muffin, I'll waste a little bit out of it.
Yeah, do you at least feel?
So hold on. So wait. No, motherfucker. If I'm ever in fucking Vegas or you over here and I buy a muffin, you gonna eat that whole motherfucking muffin? I swear to God.
If you paid for it,
yeah, definitely motherfucker shit, nigga. Like,
I mean,
you eat the top of the muffin. What the fuck, you animal? Like, nigga, who does that? Like,
it's fair given to me. So yeah, I don't feel wasteful. Work thing. They'd be giving out cupcakes.
But hold on, you wasted for yourself, like.
I mean, nigga, you better feed it to some pigeons or something, nigga. You better not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo. So for your birthday, Ring Gang is gonna send you muffin tops. Send you a box of muffin tops, nigga.
Oh shit, yo, pilot.
What the fuck? How we crack on you about one thing and then you reveal something even worse? Nigga, you a bully's dream.
I derived from the spoons, man. I need to get the spoon talk out of here. I have to get.
You see, you'll get the spoon talk. I'm gonna give y'all something else. Fuck that. He only eats the top of the. Wow, that's some. Damn, like you won. Like,
yeah, we can.
I can't. You won that motherfucker.
But I'm
sorry. What'd you say?
Yeah, LB continue because I think
I'm saying like he won. Like I don't think he won the food weird combo conversation today. Like
no, absolutely for real, man. But yeah, in terms of my final thoughts, I don't have anything else I need to other than thank you all for participating, and then obviously if you like what you heard, sub to our channel and go to our website, and then once you sub, you listen, like, comment, and then you tell your friends about it so they can do the same. We can all be friends because we do the shit for y'all. So yeah, let's get up out of here. So yeah, for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega P, who probably had to drop off because he was working and all, and for Conscious Pilot, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Deuces and trays.